After a double murder in the 7th Ward earlier this week, renewed attention to violent crime and how to best prevent it from happening is going on. And as Mike McDaniel explains, crime can happen anywhere, which makes community involvement a big part of the puzzle.
It's sounds that shatter the silence of a New Orleans neighborhood, echoing through the streets of the 7th Ward early Monday morning.
You can think maybe it's fireworks, but all too often in the middle of the night, you know what it was.
What it was, according to police, a drive-by shooting that left a 25-year-old man and a 23-year-old woman dead. Police say they were in a car on Bayou Road near the intersection with North Broad Street. Another car pulled up and someone inside started shooting.
The first thing that came to my mind was, I've been woken up from that before.
Beaux Jones lives nearby and says last year there was a similar drive-by shooting in the same spot. As president of the neighborhood association, Jones says violent crime in one area is a problem for the entire city.
Until, this block sees that murder as one of its own, we're going to continue to rationalize and we're going to continue to say it's somebody else's problem.
We must work together to ensure the safety of our city.
Police Chief Sean Ferguson says when it comes to violent crimes, specifically involving guns, community is critical.
Our community is just as much a partner as any other component of the criminal justice system.
So far this year in New Orleans, there have been 294 reported non-deadly shootings and 122 homicides, 14 of those homicides in the last 2 weeks. Jones says because those numbers represent people, it's time for people to see more than numbers.
We as a community have to come together and keep our eyes on the street. We don't need to just lock our doors and turn around. We have to see what's going on. We have to meet our neighbors.
Ferguson says NOPD is using every tactic and resource possible, leading to more than 1,100 guns taken off the street so far this year and a homicide solve rate of 57%.
We should have cameras all over this neighborhood. We don't have enough.
Jones hopes stronger connections between neighbors and NOPD can help silence the sounds of violence.
It's not, any individual's responsibility. It's all of our responsibility to improve the opportunities and to, improve the resilience of the city.
Mike McDaniel, Eyewitness News.
Police are still searching for the person responsible for that shooting on Monday. And if you know anything that could help track the people down, call the NOPD.